The Patrick Riggins Show. Call in now, 865-243-TALK. That's 243-8255. And now your host, Patrick Riggins.
Welcome to the Patrick Riggins Show. Getting you going this Sunday afternoon with a little Slash on guitar and Miles Kennedy on the vocals. Slash being from Guns N' Roses and Miles Kennedy being from Alter Bridge, for those of you who might be curious about those types of things. Thank you for tuning in again this week. You're listening to the fastest growing radio show of its kind, the Patrick Riggins Show. We are currently being broadcast exclusively from what is known as our flagship station here in Knoxville, Tennessee, 100.3 WNOX. We are pumping out 100,000 watts of power, allowing us to carry the banner of freedom and liberty to parts of 5 of these great southeastern United States and 2 time zones. If you would rather, you can also listen to this radio show over the internet. Even though we're running 100 kilowatts of power, we are limited by how far our radio broadcast can be heard. But over the internet, we are limited only by your bandwidth and, of course, the censorship of whatever government under which you might be living. Here in America, we don't have any significant internet censorship yet. If you'd like the address for our web broadcast, it is www.wnoxfm.com. That is the website for the radio station here in Knoxville. If you didn't guess that already, there you can listen and watch this radio show via our in-studio webcam. That address again is wnoxfm.com. Yeah, listen to the Slash show. You like that, Tori?
Yeah, I like it. I was listening to it.
This is Tori here, the Sunday show producer here.
I'm the Sunday guy.
The Sunday guy. He's present on every radio show, just about. Yeah, every radio show.
From 11 till 5.
Yeah, just you're a man of many talents.
I'm a man of many shows.
Man of many shows. You need to specialize. Of course, that limits your paycheck then.
Oh, let's not even talk about my paycheck.
You do this for free, right?
I love radio. Let's put it that way. Really, really love radio.
Really like radio.
Really.
I like it so much, I'd almost do it for free.
Yeah.
Almost. All right. Thank you for tuning in to the show again this week. I am grateful for every one of my listeners out there who take the time out of your busy weekend to listen to this show. Our audience numbers are, well, they're just skyrocketing, and it is all due to you. I can sit here and talk until I'm blue in the face, but without an audience, well, I'd be wasting my time and my sponsors' money. But this audience has been growing by leaps and bounds, almost purely through word of mouth, and I sincerely want to thank everyone out there for that. Working together, I really think we can start making the changes we need to make in order to get this country back on the right footing, back on the right road towards freedom and liberty. And it's going to be a tough fight, but nothing worth doing is ever easy. And yes, I know we shouldn't have to fight this battle to try and win this war, because if we had a government that respected the Constitution, we wouldn't have gotten to this point right now that we are at. But as they say, it is what it is. What's the other one? If what?
If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
But, well, yeah, that too. But what the
swear it.
Yeah, I want to. If ifs and ands, or ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a great Christmas. That's it.
That quacks like a duck.
Yeah, if it quacks like a duck, it's tyrannical. Oh, unfortunately, though, the people who have gone before us have dropped the ball almost from the very beginning of this country. As officially founded, we had people wanting to tell others what to do and wanting to spend tax money in ways that weren't allowed. We had people who fought against all this, but as you can see, it has been a steady creeping of government into the lives of everyone in this country, and even people all around the world. In other countries, we have no place being in. Our government has stuck its collective nose into other people's business. So You see, it hasn't happened overnight. So it won't be something we fix overnight. As I said on one of my shows a few weeks ago, a lot of us, and I might go so far as to say all of us, will be dead and gone before our country gets back to where it should be. That is, without a major occurrence, since like a dollar collapse or something like that, something along those lines. But even then, it'll be a fight to keep the government from making a grab at the last remaining freedoms we have as citizens of this country. One of the problems in this country is we no longer have true representatives in Washington. We have people who fancy themselves rulers over us. Instead of being one of us, an equal sent to Congress or the presidency to do our will, they look at themselves as rulers. Now, you may say, Patrick, that's a pretty strong statement to make. Yes, it is. But when you have people who vote on laws and then exempt themselves from them, that is acting like a ruler. For instance, the whole gun debate that is swirling around in this country, which is largely a media and government hype story, the people in Washington are wanting to vote on whether or not I can own a certain type of firearm. Some of the legislation even seeks to do away with them altogether. But nowhere in this legislation do I see the government being told to do away with their guns as well. If it's such a wonderful idea, why doesn't it apply to all of us? Because our so-called representatives who see themselves as rulers don't think our laws apply to them. Now, this country was founded on the equal application of law. But as we've seen over and over, the government who see themselves, these people see themselves as our rulers, not our representatives. The law doesn't apply to them because they're above it. We've allowed this to happen, and frankly, it's well past time we start doing something about turning this ship around. Anyway, we're up on the first break here in the Patrick Riggins Show. We'll be back after these couple of messages with more intelligent analysis and fun. And Tori will be here too, a whole show, so yay. All right, this is Patrick Riggins. We'll be back after a couple of messages.